Dr. Enrique introduced me as Constance Owens. I go by Connie. I am the graduate assistantship specialist. Just a little bit about myself. I've been here on campus for 24 years and in the graduate school for 17 years in this same position. So I guess that's why I'm the specialist. So this morning I'm going to give you some things that you do need to know in regards to your GTA. Okay? So we're going to first start off with my email, constance.owens. You might want to write that down just in case, because I'm sure some of you might have questions for me. Feel free to email me at any time. I'm in the graduate school office, Jardine Hall, 107. You can stop by and see me as well. 8 to 5, I usually take my lunch from 12 to 1. We have a GA handbook that you can go online. It has a lot of details on the do's and don'ts, the ups and downs, the ins and outs of the GA. So the GA handbook is a good resource for you to look at if you have any questions. As well, I am available. So there's different positions in the graduate school office. The Assistantships is a very important position to have here on campus. You are actually right under faculty. It's very important that you know that and carry yourself in that manner as well. There's different GAs. Your department might say GA. That's short for the GTA, Graduate Teaching Assistant, GRA, Graduate Research Assistant, and GSA, Graduate Staff Assistant. So in order for you to be a GTA, you must have a GPA of 2.75 or higher. Now, if you have anything lower than that, it might be possible for you to still be a GTA, but you will have to file an exception at the graduate school office. Mandatory for both domestic and international students, we ask that you take a SESF, Spoken English Screening Form. It doesn't matter if you're domestic or international. If you have not done that, it's a real easy step. You go to your department and let them know you need an SESF. A lot of departments have turnover, so there's a lot of new people that are doing your paperwork, and they sometimes don't realize that this step should have been taken before you're even sitting here. So if you have not taken this test, go see your department. You just stand in front of 3 people, talk for 10 minutes. They evaluate your speech, send the paperwork on, and you're good to go. It's a real easy test. The TSE, this is for the international students only. And basically, you taking the TSE or the TOEFL or the speak test even before you've gotten here. So that score plays a big part in whether you are a GTA or not. If your scores were a little lower than we mandate them to be, then you would go to the international office and request a TSE test. Now this test does cost, I'm not sure how much it's costing now. It was $60 once upon a time, but If you have not taken the TSE, you should not be a GTA. You want to check with the international office for that. So the tuition reduction, which is one of the main reasons why we are GTAs, you have the non-resident going to the resident. That's for a GTA, GRA, and a GSA. As a GTA, you receive extra waiver benefits because you are a GTA. Now, in order for you to receive any kind of in-state waiver, listen to me, in-state waiver, you have to work 16 hours or more. That can be any of those positions. You can be 10 hours GTA, 10 hours GRA. 10 hours GRA, 6 hours GTA. You can split those up as long as you're 16 hours or more, you will receive the in-state waiver. Okay, you must start before the 20th day of classes, that's in the fall and the spring, in order for you to receive any waivers. If you're starting after the 20th day of classes, you will not receive any waivers. The 20th day of classes is a different date every semester. This year, the 20th day of classes is February the 14th. So as long as your paperwork is completed in the system by February the 14th, you will receive your waivers. This does not include the fees, only waivers. Some departments add more fees to your courses than other departments. Engineering, business, you are responsible for covering that. So say you are gonna get 100% waiver. Don't think that your bill is going to be zero, because it will not. That's 100% of the waiver, not the fee. You don't need to fill out any forms for this. Once all the paperwork has gone through, then you will receive your waiver. Say your department said they sent the paperwork to the grad school on yesterday. Well, it takes about 7 to 10 people to approve your paperwork, and I am maybe the 5th person. So if your department sent the paperwork yesterday, I may receive it by Thursday or Friday. You may receive your waivers by the next Monday or Tuesday. One other thing I want you to know, as a GTA, there's 2 extra steps that I have to take in the process of getting your waivers. So when I first see your paperwork and I approve it, you might see your in-state today, and you're wondering, okay, I thought I was gonna get more. Where is it? It's coming. It takes maybe 1 or 2 more days to see that as well. So don't be alarmed if you only see your in-state one day. The extra part will be coming at a later date, once everything has been totally complete. After I give those waivers, I will send a notice of appointment in the mail to you. You will receive 2 of the same, sign them and keep one and bring the other one to me. I ask that you keep one because once you graduate and start applying for jobs, companies are gonna ask you for information regarding those GTAs, and you want to keep those. I've had students come to me in a panic at the end of their graduation that's had 10 GTAs and didn't keep any of them. That means I have to order 10 new contracts, which takes a couple of days, and get that back to you. So try to hold on to that, just like where you're putting your passport or your I-20 papers, keep that paper with you as well. The GTAs only, it's a waiver of the in-state tuition. You can take up to 12 hours and we will give you that remission. Anything after 12 hours, you're on your own and paying that. Say you're in 13 hours, 15 hours, after 12 hours, we will not help you with any of the in-state or the remission part. So just remember to try to keep some of your hours 12 or below. Again, this does not include the fees, and again, there's no need for you to fill out any extra papers. So there are indirect teachers and there are direct teachers. So can I have a hand of the GTA directs? Okay, and indirects? Okay. So as a GTA, everybody is not getting the same percentage. As you see, a direct is going to get that 100%. The indirect is going to get 75% if you are teaching the 20 hours. 16 hours, 75% as a direct, 55% as an indirect. 10 hours, 50% GTA, direct, 35 indirect. And it goes on down. So the number of hours that you are directly teaching or indirectly teaching is up to the department. Most departments at the beginning will give you an indirect to see how well you're doing, and maybe the next semester they will give you the GTA direct, depending on how well you communicate with your students, how well you're with the grading, and your total performance. So it's basically up to you whether you want to continue as the indirect or the direct. Maximum hours, as an international student, you can only work 20 hours as a GTA. Domestic students, you can work up to 30 hours with an exception. And that exception is through the graduate school office. Now, I want to say that as an international student, there is also CPT, Cooperative Practical Training. In the past, you could only do one or the other. Now you can do both. So you can work as a GTA 20 hours, and you can also work as a CPT 20 hours. That is a position off campus that deals with your major only. You do not have to have the graduate school's permission to do this. You would go to your advisor and then the international office. The first semester, your advisor normally would not approve this, but after your first semester, then he does, if your grades are permissible, if you are not on probation. And having a CPT is really a good thing to have because it's giving you the experience off campus as well as the GTA on campus. A lot of the CPTs, which is basically an intern, will sometimes turn into a full-time position if you're doing good enough in the company. They might ask you to stay. It's either one or the other. You can receive a Global Select, and some of you may have received a Global Select scholarship. If you have a Global Select scholarship and you are a GTA now, the Global Select scholarship will stop. You will receive all benefits of a GTA, which a GTA benefits is a lot better than the Global Select. say you're a GTA this semester and it didn't work out, and you just want to be a graduate student. Once you stop being a GTA, your Global Select will come back and you will receive that scholarship as well. Important dates, plan of study. Every graduate student has to fill out a plan of study. We call it short POS. You need to get with your advisor, fill out a plan of study. Basically, that is saying the classes that I need to take from the start to the finish of my duration here at Wichita State. You want to do that as soon as you can. We request that you do it at least before you complete 12 hours. And I will say this, that is really a good thing to do to get it done as soon as possible. When I was a graduate student, I didn't fill out the plan of study. I had some situations. At the end, I filled out a plan of study, and I ended up having to take a course the following semester and graduate later than I anticipated, because a lot of classes are not offered every semester. There's some classes that are offered only in the spring and not the fall. There's some classes that are in the fall and not the spring. There's even some classes that are this spring and you won't see them for another 2 or 3 years in another spring. So fill out that plan of study, get it turned in with your advisor as soon as you can. To get discount on the health insurance, okay, listen. I said 16 hours for in-state. You can receive in-state 16 hours. As the discount health insurance, you have to be working 20 hours. You got that? 16 as the in-state, 20 as the discount health insurance. As international students come in and enroll, it's mandatory that you have the insurance. You are automatically charged for the graduate student health insurance, which is, I believe, around $1,000 per semester right now. As a GTA, 20 hours, you are eligible to receive that same insurance for, right now, I believe the price is $298 per semester. That's a big difference. So there's a deadline for that again, the 20th day of classes, February the 14th. You can go online at www.wichita.edu/GA-Health to fill this form out. Once you fill that form out, it comes to me. We determine if your paperwork has been completed in the system. We approve it. We send you an email letting you know that it has been approved. You pay that amount to the insurance company. Once you do that, that insurance company sends us a list, myself and financial operations. It can take up to 2 weeks for that $1,000 that you've already been charged for to come off of your fee bill. So don't get alarmed if you pay today and the fee is still on there by the end of the week. It can take up to 2 weeks for that to be removed. 16 hours for in-state, 20 hours for insurance. So if you do have a 16-hour appointment, there's a lot of other departments out there that might be willing to hire you just for the 4 hours, just so you can get the 20 hours and you can get that health insurance. As far as domestic students, the insurance is not put on your tuition bill, but you are still eligible for that discount health insurance as well. This does go every semester. It's up to you every semester to fill out that form. There is no exception to the deadline because we are dealing with the off-campus insurance company. So if you miss the 20th day of class and don't fill out that form, there's nothing that we can do to help you. Again, there is the email that you can go to if you are interested in the health insurance. You need to work the 20 hours for the discount. It's around $1,107 or more. It does go up, it seems, every semester. Students must work during the summer to receive the benefits. During the summer, your insurance is $105, whereas if you enroll in a class, I believe, in the summer, your insurance is about $356. Now, please remember what I said right here. Students must work during the summer to receive the insurance. And I'll tell you later why I want you to remember that. You can receive a discount at the bookstore, 10%. You must have your notice of appointment letter with you in order to get that 10%. If you have already bought something previously, it's done. There's no refunds or anything. So if you know that you need to go to the bookstore and purchase a costly item, it would be beneficial for you to have that letter so that you can receive the discount. So enrollment, full-time is 9 hours, but as a GA, you can take 6 hours and you are okay with that. There's no exceptions to that, no papers that you have to fill out for that. Generally, an exception to take less than 6 hours, you can only do that one time. One time as a master's student and one time as a doctoral student, but only one time. Mostly students wait until their last semester because they only need maybe 1 or 3 credit hours to file this exception and still be able to keep their GAs. International students do need to fill out a reduced course load form in the international office, and you would need to fill out that exception in the graduate school office if you are enrolling in less than the 6 credit hours. Again, only one time. So, a summer appointment for a GA, it says you must take at least 3 credit hours if you did not work as a GA this semester. So if you're working as a GA this semester and you want to be a GA for the summer, you do not have to be enrolled. But if you were not a GA for this semester, you would have to be enrolled to take that summer class and receive the discounts. Students receive instant tuition rates if they worked in the previous spring. So you're working this semester. Anyone who is wanting to take summer school classes and not be a GA, you can do that and still receive the in-state waiver. Now, I said on another slide, remember about the insurance. Insurance for the summer, you have to be a GA to receive the discount health insurance. You do not have to be a GA in the summer to receive the in-state waiver. You got it? So say you don't have all the money, your bill is coming up, you need to pay it. Don't wait until you think your paperwork is gonna come through and everything's gonna be finalized and it hasn't come through. Don't do that. If your bill is due today and you don't have the money, you can go up to financial operations and fill out a payment plan form. The forms are $150. The $100 goes towards your tuition and the $50 is for the paperwork. Again, if you know you have a GA and the percentage has not kicked in yet and your bill is due, don't wait. Take care of that before. Late payments, late fees, $100 extra if you don't pay that on time. Once you sign up for the payment plan, say your bill is $7,000. Once you sign up for the payment plan, they're going to give you a payment plan for the months to pay. $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month. Once everything kicks in, then everything is going to regenerate and your payments will be lower. So you will be reimbursed for anything that you're paying, even if you're paying all the money up front and then your GA kicks in later, you will always be reimbursed for whatever you pay for before the GA kicks in. Some departments require a timesheet, most don't. I think the first semester, they just want to make sure that you are trustworthy and dependable. Once they see and know who you are, then more than likely the timesheets will go away. But most departments do not do this for GAs, although they do it for SAs, student assistants. As a GA, if you have 16 hours and you're trying to get the insurance and you're trying to get another 4 hours, having an SA does not count. It has to be the full 20 hours as a GA, just to let you know that. Does anybody have any questions? That was quick. No questions? Okay. Go ahead.
So the insurance does not translate over the summer?
It does not. Semester to semester.
Semester to semester.
Yes.
Now, does that count for the fall semester and the winter break? Are you still covered under that period?
So insurance is from January the 1st through May the 31st. It picks up again in the summer from June the 1st through July the 31st. It picks up again August the 1st through December the 31st. So it is through the breaks, it is for the entire year, but semester to semester. Summer, the 10th day of classes, you have to make sure that's turned in. Fall and spring, the 20th day. What about you, sir? Or was that your question?
Yeah, I've been asking people to
Oh, okay.
resubmit it every semester.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes.
So I wanted to ask, do you have to take classes in summer for you to have a GA? I mean, as a graduate student, do you have to have, to be enrolled in classes in the summer for you to take a GA position in the summer?
Because you are working now, you do not have to take classes for the summer if you want to be a GA for the summer. Say somebody is just coming in the summer, then they do have to be enrolled and be the GA. Enrolled for the summer in order for you to hold the GA position. Any questions?
I'm international student, and I like wonder, do I need to have an assistant for applying for insurance or no? Because I applied for insurance in international office and they are processing my request. I do not have the assistant until now.
You do have to have an SSN to apply for the insurance. If you do apply and you have not received the SSN yet, it will be on hold until your SSN comes.
Which means I do not have insurance until I get my assistant.
You do have insurance. You have the university insurance, which is the exact same insurance, you just don't have it at that discount price.
It's 1,000 for me.
Yes, you do have insurance as a university student. Once your SSN comes in and everything has been processed, it will be switched over to the GA health insurance. Your $1,000 will be refunded after you pay the cost of the 256 GA health insurance. And that can take up to 2 weeks for that whole process.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my question is with the insurance. I have noticed the insurance doesn't cover the entire issue, any high problem. Can you upgrade it for us because of the international students? Because we don't know at what point in time you have any dental problem or any high problem. So can you upgrade the insurance so that it covers everything?
Okay, so this health insurance is not for eye, it's not for dental. If you are wanting dental or eye insurance, you have to contact the insurance company and pay another cost to receive those two. This is just for the health. Once you have received the discount health insurance, it is up to you to contact the insurance company and get the extra eye insurance or the dental insurance. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the GTA hours and the GRA hours, do they combine or are they separate? You know what I'm talking about, like, you have to have 20 hours for the insurance. Does
They combine.
They do? Okay.
Yes, you can have a GTA for 16 hours and a GRA for 4 hours. As long as that is combined to 20 hours, you are eligible.
Okay.
For the tuition waiver, I saw that it was for courses 500 and above. If you're a graduate student who is had to take undergraduate courses and with additional acceptance, will tuition waiver apply to those? Why pay out of pocket?
The waiver does not cover undergraduate courses. Anything 500 or above, we cover. Anything below that, it's up to you. If it is mandated that you take these classes, I would talk to my department and see if maybe they could cover some of that. A lot of departments will work with you if you ask. So if you've got a situation going on, talk to them. They might be willing to work with you. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I have two questions. So the second one was, you mentioned you will be able to do 20 hours CPT in addition to GTA if your department or your advisor approves it. Was that what you said?
So you would need to speak to your advisor about the CPT. You would want to explain to him why you feel like you need or want a CPT. He would give you the form. He would either approve it or not approve it. You would go through the international office. They would approve it or not approve it. you would then go to the co-op office. Co-op office will generally help you find a position that is in your major, unless you already have a position in mind. But again, it does have to be affiliated with your major. Anyone else? Okay.
You told about, for the international students, you told about the global scholarship. So if for this semester, if we act as a GTA, we get assistantship. So what happens to next semester if I'm not doing a GTA? Will this semester's global scholarship will transfer to the next semester and it will become 4,000 way off, or else?
If you started with the global, you receive a GTA, and you stop being a GTA, the global will continue. If you did not have a global from the start, you will not get a global from the end.
And will this scholarship be forward to the next semester, like it will combine 4,000? Let's say for this semester I get 2,000 from global scholarship, and will this 2,000 will carry forward for the next semester and it will become 4,000, or?
So, no. If you receive, if you receive a GTA, that global will end completely. Once you stop the GTA, the global will start. So you're asking, if you had 2,000 in global now and you didn't get it, will you get 4,000 later?
Yeah.
No, you will not. If you got 2,000 starting now and it stopped, you would get the 2,000 for the next semester if you were not a GTA. Okay? Any other questions?
So I submitted my SESF last semester. Do I have to do it again?
You only have to do one SESF while you are here. SESFs last for 2 years unless you came to school, took a year break or something, and then came back, then you would have to do the SESF again. You only have to do that SESF one time. We good? Okay, guys. Connie Owens, grad school office, Jordan Hall, 107. Stop by and see me. Questions, just to say hi, whatever, I'm here for you, okay? Okay, thank you.